Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a bit of time since I've posted, mainly because I was waiting for stuff to turn up. I'm on a bit of a AliExpress DH gate flex at the moment. So I was waiting for this one for quite a long time. I actually ordered this bad boy back in February, just after my birthday, and it only came about 2 weeks ago. And where are we now? We're in May, so probably mid-April. I knew as soon as I saw Lego release it, I had to have it, but I wasn't really willing to pay the money that Lego kind of commands. I understand why they charge what they do, because of the licensing fees and the modelling and everything, but I'm never going to look to sell this. I never see it as an investment. I just like the products. Hence why I go to AliExpress for my Lego. So here we have, let me get my notes out, Lego Technics Formula 1. Set 42141 if you were to buy the original Lego. So this set from Lego is about 160 quid, I think it is. I paid a third of that price, including delivery from China. Ordered on, like I said, ordered on the 2nd of March, and it got delivered on the 19th of April, a fair bit of time. I knew there was going to be a delay. Mainly because the shop that I bought it from, I bought it pretty much the day Lego released it. So he messaged me asking me to give him some extended manufacturing time before he sent it out. Because when you order on AliExpress, I think if they don't send the item out within 7 days, AliExpress automatically sends your money back. This guy asked me to extend it, and I wasn't in a rush. I was looking forward to it coming, so I thought I'll wait. Okay, so where do we start? This isn't a review of the actual product. This is a review of my experience with the actual product. What I'm going to do is now, I'm going to cut to past me with a little bit of a voiceover of some of the experiences of what I saw with the packaging and the setup and my build and stuff like that. So here he is. Okay, so future Stu here. This is how the package came in the post. Just a load of little bags inside a great big grey bag with a manual chucked on top. Here I've separated it out to show you how many bags there were. I can't really remember the number of bags, but one thing I did notice, that only about 3 or 4 of them were actually numbered and the rest were just blank. So it's not like you can build it per bag number like you would normal Lego. So that's why you kind of have to take all the parts out and then kind of put them in organised pots, otherwise you're going to be struggling. So here is the main first step that I got to where I was starting to be really impressed. You start off with the rear diff and the engine and the back's like subframe, and then you build the front of the car separately, which is when you start to realise how big the actual car is. It was starting to look really good at this point. I was really impressed. The beer is for scale. The car is massive. That is the first point where it kind of got put together, and then I realised, where am I going to keep it? So there's a little video again, another little bit which being put together. A little bit further along, we've put the upper frame in, clipped the two together, done the cockpit, done the front wing. Front wing was a really good way they've done it. The shapes on it are brilliant. When you're kind of putting it together, you can't really work out how they've done it, and then suddenly you just clip, and it's like, oh wow, it looks amazing. The one thing I don't really like is the fact you can still see the engine. I would have preferred like a little bit of cover where you could clip it in or take it out. So here it is, the actual car finished. I absolutely loved it. Back to video, Stu. Okay, right, so I think it took me about 3 days to build. I wasn't doing too much, I was just doing a few hours in the evening. It's my first Technics set, absolutely loved it. I'm a McLaren man, so this product is perfect for me. And the fact that I could get it on AliExpress for a third of the price is even better. I'm not going to send any links out of the actual shops, because all you've got to do is go to AliExpress, type in the Lego set number, and there's plenty of sets on there for you to choose from. I find that not many of the stores stay open on AliExpress, so even if I was to tell you which one I used, it probably isn't there anymore, or they're under a different name. When I first got it, I had a couple of issues. I thought I was missing a couple of pieces. Mainly, there's a couple of little black, I think it's like 15 stud bars or I'm not sure what they're called, the Technics pieces, but I didn't have any left. I only had 13s. So I used them. You can't tell any difference. But then, when I finished, I realised that the nose on the car was too long. But I'd used the 15s here, and then rather than the 13s here. But I looked into it, to change it all around, it would have pretty much meant to take the whole car apart. But bear in mind, you can't see any difference at the back. I did something a bit unconventional. I took the nose cone up, and the extra 2 holes on the end, I moved everything back 2 holes, and I got a hacksaw out, and I chopped the 2 holes off at the front. I can imagine there's a lot of you Lego fans out there now wanting to kill me, but like I said, it's not an investment. I do it because I like the product. It was an impulse buy one evening. I didn't really even consider the size of it, of where it was going to live or where I was going to have it. My main idea was to have it to replace the Millennium Falcon above my desk, but it's just too long to go up there. It just doesn't look right. So the Falcon stayed there, and I do have another place for this in mind. Again, it's a bit unconventional of where it's going to live, but it's my house, my rules. So overall, would I recommend it? Would I recommend buying this from AliExpress? Yes, I would. You save a lot of money. It's very, very close in quality. There are a couple of bits where it's not perfect. There's a couple of loose bits, there's a couple of tight bits. If you're willing to go past all of that and wait a month for it to get delivered, this is definitely the way to go if it's not an investment. You don't try and tell people it's real Lego when it's not. If anyone asks, every one of my Lego sets, they get told that they are fake. I don't lie. I've got 1, 2, 3 sets that are real, but that's how I'll tell people the truth. It's not real. You can tell when you get close to the studs. They haven't got the Lego name on them. The manuals are a bit crap. All of the parts turn up in random bags, and you have to put everything into big pots, sort by colour, and it probably takes you 4 times as long to build it. I actually really enjoy it. This was one of my favourite sets to put together. I did it on my own, no help from the wife. I normally get really bored really quick, and she kind of takes over. Like the world map, I think I did 4 studs, 5 studs, and then the rest of it was just, Jen, can you do this? But yeah, definitely recommend it. The cost difference is worth it, honestly. I know it's not morally correct, but you save yourself over 100 quid. And if anyone comes in, it looks amazing. I say, I'm a McLaren man. I love Technic. Well, I love Lego, first Technic set. So it was a no-brainer for me, especially for the cost saving. And I even think now they're even cheaper. I think they're like £10 cheaper on there. I think it was just the fact that I ordered it on the day it came out with them. Obviously, they're going to have a premium. But I had that wait time. So there's a bit, if I waited, I could have got a bit cheaper and a bit quicker. So definitely recommend it. I've got a couple of other products I'm going to be reviewing in the next few days. Again, from DHgate this time. So DHgate's, so you've got AliExpress is goods, DHgate is clothing. Again, it's a little bit wrong to buy counterfeit clothing, but again, some of the stuff like football shirts are 70 quid. I buy the real football shirts, but training tops and the limited edition ones and stuff like that, they're not worth 60 or 70 quid. So what I'll do is I'll show you over the next few days the videos of those. But I hope you like it, I hope you like the video. Got some more coming. Love this set, and I'm probably now going to be ordering some more. I've just got to find a place to put them. Cheers, guys.